My name is Isisong Akpanudo. This presentation explains my AWS cloud infrastructure recommendations for BitBeat Incorporated, a startup company preparing to launch its web-based music mixer application called Bitbanger. The goal of this proposal is to explain how AWS services can help BitBeat operate efficiently, securely, and cost-effectively while preparing for future growth. We'll start by looking at BitBeat's core requirements. BitBeat needs a cloud infrastructure that can support both customers and employees. The company requires hosting a public website, internal tools, secure communication, and remote employee access. Since BitBeat is a startup with a limited budget, the solution must also be affordable and scalable. AWS provides flexibility, reliability, and security while allowing the company to grow over time without major hardware investment. Next, we'll explore how AWS regions can help us achieve these goals. We are recommending that BitBeat use multiple AWS regions to improve reliability and performance. The primary region should be US East in Northern Virginia, because it offers many AWS services at lower cost. US West in Oregon can serve as a backup or disaster recovery region in case of outages. Europe, specifically Ireland, would help provide better service for international users and support future expansion into the European market. This multi-region approach is critical for ensuring high availability, which we'll discuss next. The availability. Building on our regional strategy, we will leverage availability zones to ensure fault tolerance and business continuity. AWS regions contain multiple availability zones, and each zone contains one or more data centers. We recommend using at least 2 to 3 availability zones in each region. This setup improves fault tolerance and ensures that if one zone experiences a problem, the application can continue running from another zone. This is important because BitBeat customers expect the Bitbanger application to remain available at all times and for an even better user experience. We'll also look at the edge locations next. To further enhance the user experience, especially for a music application like Bitbanger, we will utilize edge locations for content delivery. Edge locations are important because they help deliver content to users more quickly. AWS uses edge locations with services like CloudFront to cache content closer to customers around the world. And since BitBeat is a multi-base web application, fast content delivery is important for user experience and streaming performance. Edge locations also improve security by supporting DDoS protection services. So now let's look at the broader advantages of the cloud. So why AWS for BitBeat? It's about transforming how you operate, moving from rigid capital expenses to flexible variable cost. This means BitBeat only pays for the resources it actually uses, that pay as you go. Freeing up capital for innovation, you'll get credible agility, deploying new features in minutes, not weeks, which is crucial for a fast-moving startup. And of course, the massive scalability means your infrastructure grows seamlessly with user demand without you ever having to worry about hardware limits. Now, this is a huge step. This is a very huge step up from traditional infrastructure, which we discussed with edge locations, improving content delivery. Next, we'll dive into specific AWS services that make all of this possible. Now, let's look at the core AWS services that will build BitBeat Foundation. We are talking about a robust network with Amazon VPC for isolation and elastic load balancing to handle traffic spikes. For compute and storage, we'll use EC2 hosting and Lambda for, we are going to use EC2 for hosting, and we're going to use Lambda for serverless processing, and S3 for all your music files and media. And security is paramount, so IAM will manage the access. AWS VPN will secure remote work, and security groups will act as virtual firewalls. These services, building on the cloud advantages we just covered, provide a complete and secure environment. But how do we keep track of all of this? That's where our management and monitoring tools comes in. To ensure everything runs smoothly, we need strong operational excellence through managing and monitoring. Amazon CloudWatch gives us a real-time insight into performance and resource health. Amazon CloudTrail provides comprehensive logs for security audit and compliance. AWS Config helps us track changes and maintain standards across all resources. And AWS Trusted Advisor offers automated recommendations to optimize cost, performance, and security. These tools are essential for maintaining the health and efficiency of your AWS environment. They also directly contribute to the core value proposition we will discuss next, which is security and cost efficiency. Now, this brings us to the critical value proposition: enterprise-grade security and cost efficiency, even on a startup budget. BitBeat avoids large upfront hardware investment, paying only for what you use. This flexible pricing model aligns cost directly with your actual resource consumption. On the security front, you get granular access control with IAM, ensuring the principle of least privilege, plus continuous monitoring provides automated security checks and real-time alerts. This combination of security and cost effectiveness, supported by the management tools we just reviewed, is a game changer for BitBeat. And it all leads to our conclusion about empowering BitBeat's future. In conclusion, AWS provides BitBeat with the scalable, reliable, and secured foundation it needs. This isn't just about launching Bitbanger. It's about enabling seamless future expansion. AWS is the optimal choice for BitBeat's cloud journey, offering the flexibility and power to grow without limit. We'll implement a multi-region architecture to ensure maximum resilience and performance. Thank you.